This piece is also a piece that he wrote that's based on a medieval dance called the Bergamasca, and it was kind of developed in the city of Bergamo in Italy. So also you want to talk about repeated bass lines. These poor people have to play a 1, 2, 3, 4 measure bass line repeated 31 times or so. And we also, to add a little insult to injury, we make them play a few times just to, for fun in the beginning. So we hope that they don't fall asleep while we play and get, keep playing even when the piece is over. Also, I just wanted to quickly talk about my instrument. I'm playing a copy of a baroque violin. This violin was made in 1996. But it is off of a baroque style plan, you could say. So violins haven't changed much in the centuries ago when they were developed. It's still recognizable. It still looks like a violin you would see in a symphony. There's a few differences. One of the biggest differences is the neck. In a modern violin, as composers developed their music and they wanted to fill bigger halls, the violins makers started angling the neck backwards, down like this, to put more tension on the strings, and the violins could play louder and fill bigger halls. But back in the Baroque, here we are in a small chamber ensemble in an intimate setting. They didn't need to do that, and the neck of the violin is perpendicular to the body of the violin. Also, the necks were thicker, and the fingerboards were a wedge, and they were shorter. Fingerboard didn't really, what do you say? The fingerboard didn't inspect the sound, but the neck sure did. Also, another major difference between the Baroque and the modern violin is the strings we use. The same as Suzanne, she has a Baroque cello. She's also using gut strings, and I'm using gut strings. They're much more temperamental, so they can go out of tune. The temperature changes, and with humidity in there, so everybody stop breathing. So instruments don't go out of tune, so we have to tune a little bit more. Then the other thing, really quick, is the difference in bows. Here I have a modern bow, which most violinists would use. As you see, it's the standard violin bow length, and it's got that familiar curve in it, which allows the violinist to sustain a note from here to here, and it doesn't change. Whereas a Baroque bow, you'll see, they're shaped very differently. They don't have that curve. They're a lot shorter. Okay. And the width of the hair that we play on the modern bow is kind of thick, whereas the Baroque bows are much thinner. This changes the way we kind of play, because it doesn't sustain a note all the way out to the end, and we have to play further down toward the bottom of the bow. One other thing you see, I have two here. This is a later bow. I've been playing all the music tonight on this bow. It sustains the notes for the longer notes that we have, the Handel and the French stuff. This bow would be more of an early Italian bow. Here, even this one, you can see the difference in length. This one's a lot lighter. So with the piece we're about to play, even though they're playing all these half notes and the same thing over and over again, Kraig and I are going to be whirling around each other, playing a lot of fast little notes. Enjoy.
We'll let them get the jump rope going and we'll decide when they can jump in.